Hey guys, it's me, Lia Tortilla, and welcome back for another tasty treat. It's been a while, hasn't it? And for that I do apologise, but sometimes work and life just get in the way. But today I have a really tasty, easy treat for you all. So on this episode of Lia Tortilla, I will be showing you how to make a quick and simple lemon chicken. I've been gone for far too long, so let's get started on this straight away, shall we? To begin this recipe, you're going to want to grab yourself 500 grams of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Here I have chicken breasts, and that's only because, unfortunately, my mum doesn't like the texture of chicken thighs. I'm not quite sure why, but she would prefer me to do this recipe with chicken breasts. So chicken thighs, chicken breasts, either or, you need 500 grams of them. And then I'm just going to open my packet and remove my breasts. And then I'm going to gently butterfly my chicken, so you know, open them up. And we're going to cut them into quite large strips, just like that. Just want strips, and then throw them into a bowl. So once you've cut your chicken into strips, we're going to go ahead and start with our marinade. And for that, you're going to need 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, pour that into our chicken. I did that really cat-handedly. Half a teaspoon of ground white pepper, half a teaspoon of white sugar, and then we're going to go ahead and use half the juice of a lemon. You can see here I've got a sieve over my bowl just to catch the lemon seeds, because you don't want any lemon seeds in your dish, because if you bite into one of those while you're eating, they're really, really bitter and nasty, and it can ruin the whole dish. So yeah, half the juice of 1 lemon, well, not 1 lemon, the juice of half a lemon. Yeah. So once you've added the juice from half your lemon, we're going to go and add 2 egg whites. And then once your egg whites are in there, you're going to get your hand in and you're going to thoroughly mix all of these ingredients through your chicken strips. And once all your strips are marinated in all of that lovely deliciousness, we're going to wrap the bowl with cling film and leave it in the we're going to leave it in the fridge for up to 30 minutes just to allow it to marinate a little bit further. Right, while we're waiting for our chicken to marinate in the fridge for 30 minutes, we're going to go ahead and start on our sauce. Here I have 400 millilitres of boiling water with 1 chicken stock cube, and to that I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. I do apologise, I mean 4 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. And if you're ever confused about the ingredients and the measurements, they're always listed in the description below. So don't worry, if I've got something wrong when I've been recording, then don't worry, it will be amended and it will be in the description below. But to our chicken stock and 4 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of white sugar, caster sugar, and half a teaspoon of powdered white pepper. So we're just going to add that, and we're going to dissolve the sugar into our boiling stock and soy sauce there. So that's the hot liquidy part of our sauce done and put to the side for now. And while we're still waiting for our chicken to marinate in the fridge, we're going to go ahead and crack on with the flavour part of our sauce, and that is you chop finely 1 onion. You're also going to finely mince 3 cloves of garlic and a 3 centimetre piece of ginger. You want to make sure you just either grate these with a cheese grater, like the fine part, or just continuously chop until it's really, really fine. And then you're also going to go ahead and grate 2 lemons. Grate, I mean zest. Using the cheese grater, zester, whatever. You're going to zest 2 lemons there, and you're going to juice them as well. So in this cup, it's got 2 juices from a lemon. 2 gem. You know what I mean. So that is how we begin the sauce. Now to actually make the sauce, we're going to start off with a really hot pan and just a dribble of plain vegetable oil. So when our pan and oil is really nice and hot, we're going to go ahead and add our onion, garlic and ginger. And then we're just going to fry these off until they're nice and fragrant. So once your onion, ginger and garlic start to fill the room with wonderful fragrance and they start to get a little bit of colour on them, we're going to go ahead and add our stock mixture that we made earlier with the soy sauce, chicken stock and the sugar. And we're going to pour that in and bring it to the boil. Now you can see that our sauce has started to boil, so we're going to go ahead and add a combination of 1 tablespoon of corn flour and 2 tablespoons of cold water. We're going to add that to our sauce, and then we're going to allow this to cook out for 2 minutes until our sauce is nice, thick and glossy. Make sure you stir in that corn flour mix really well, otherwise you'll end up with massive lumps of corn flour. Nobody wants that. There we go. And once we've got this sauce looking beautifully thick and glossy, absolutely delicious, we're just going to put it to the side for now and we're going to get on with the crispy chicken. Like I said, moving on to the crispy chicken. In this bowl here I have 200 grams of plain flour. And then in this bowl here, I have our marinated chicken strips that has been marinated in the fridge for 30 minutes. We're just going to take the cling film off and we're going to pour the entire contents from this bowl, liquid and all, into our flour. Now once the chicken and the chicken marinade is in the flour, we're going to get our hands in there and we're going to rub our chicken all in that flour, and we're going to make sure that it is fully coated in the flour and there's loads of like claggy bits like this around the chicken, because that's what's going to make it really crispy. Now here is where things start to get a little bit dangerous. In this pan on the hob here on a high heat, I've got about half a bottle of vegetable oil, which was 1 litre, so half of 1 litre was 500 millilitres of vegetable oil. And we've got it on a really high heat and we're going to wait until that oil is really hot and smoking. And we're going to go ahead and strip by strip, a batch at a time, we're going to deep fry our chicken. Once your oil is hot enough, you're going to want to turn down the flame just slightly for the safety of your house and the colour of your chicken. So just turn it down a little bit. You can see here I've already started to cook some, look at how gorgeous, golden, crispy that chicken is. So you want to only do a few at a time. Be careful not to overcrowd your pan. You take your chicken and you lay it away from you and you drop it gently in the oil. So 3 to 4 pieces in the oil at a time. That's perfect. Once your chicken is that gorgeous golden colour, it's nice and crispy and it begins to float, you can gently remove it from the oil, place it into your kitchen roll, and repeat the process. Frying all that chicken off in batches may take a while, but trust me, the end result is so worth it. Doesn't it look gorgeous? It smells even better. Now it's time for dinner. Over here I've got my sauce bubbling away nicely. I've got some rice and I've got some wok fried pak choy, which is just pak choy with soy sauce and sesame oil and garlic. Beautiful, so simple. So, you've got your sauce here and it's nice and hot and it's bubbling. And you've got our nice hot crispy chicken here. We're just going to throw this into the sauce and stir the chicken into the sauce. Make sure that the chicken is coated thoroughly. Looking at this now, I probably should have got a bigger pan, but it's okay, not to worry. Just gonna have to do it a little bit slower than normal. So I'm just coating my crispy chicken in the really sticky sauce. And I hope you haven't forgotten, earlier we zested 2 lemons and we juiced 2 lemons. So we're going to go ahead and throw in the juice and the zest. Make sure we coat that chicken. All that beautiful, zesty deliciousness. And once your crispy chicken is fully coated in all of that sticky sauce, it's ready to serve. And as always, I'd love to thank you for watching this episode of Lia Tortilla. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to do another video. I promise you that I will have a video next week as normal. Fingers crossed, life being as life is, you know, unpredictable. It should be fine. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Lia Tortilla and come back again next week for another tasty treat. And don't forget to give this video a like, give this video a share, leave me a comment because I love to hear what you have to say. And as always, if you like what I do, then you can always hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys!